You may recall that I've already made a 10 years on YouTube address, where I essentially just went, whoa, I've got Legos on my shelves. Wouldn't it be cool if I actually made videos with them? But today we're doing it again, more specifically in celebration of my time spent on YouTube presenting myself as... I did not always go by this title, and the journey of how I got there is one. It's one of them. Yes, I know I haven't uploaded in months. I'm gonna talk about me and me alone. Now, when I first joined the platform back in early 2012, this channel merely went by my first and last name, which was not the wisest choice for a 9-year-old to make. Have no fear, he's fine, and has also somehow made a total 360 in haircuts. It was at this time that my LEGO stop-motion journey really started to take off, and I only had a gumpy old iPhone to my name, which I refused to take out of portrait mode. Although judging by today's social media algorithmic standards, I'd say I was ahead of my time. Like many of you fellow brick filmers, I grew up inspired by all of the same greats that we know and love today, who are still kind of killing it. And I was determined to become part of this wonderful brick filming community. Until around mid-2013 when I activated Gamer Mode. Now, this era of YouTube was very much dominated by the Let's Play medium, where a lot of Let's Players that we know and love today were getting their starts, and a bunch of other Let's Players that we no longer know or love today were at their primes. They will remain unspoken, if you know you know. Little Luke was greatly inspired by this wave of gamer culture, and very much wanted a piece of that ass. And no piece of ass was more popular amongst his gamer wave than that of the world's most beloved block game, Roblox. Now, after a few months avoidance of this game because a couple of pleblord 5th graders in my school tried to convince me it was lame, Minecraft very quickly became my entire fucking life. So it only made sense that I would dedicate some of my time and channel to showcase the joyous moments spent playing it. More than just some of my channel. Hell, I was under the impression that I too could become one of these unspoken greats of this YouTube era. I'll even rebrand my entire YouTube channel to make that ambition possible. I think I'll start going by the most respectable and kick-ass name. And... like an Enderman from Minecraft. So you know I mean business. So basically from then all the way up until around late 2015, this channel was almost purely a Minecraft Let's Play channel, with some other games sprinkled in here and there. I only had a little old Mac Mini, which is not made for running most games, so alternatives were sparse. Still kind of my situation now. I'll come back to that. It was really during this time that I discovered my love for editing and just cutting videos together, learning VFX and graphic composition. Also had a pretty dope-ass obsession with EDM, which honestly, going back and listening to those songs now, I was right. Bangers. All of them. It really was a wonderful time. I made a lot of friends online, and I would always come home from school just excited to go straight to my room and hang out with them. I don't really talk to any of these people anymore, and a lot of them I definitely could have been a better friend to. But they still mean the world to me after all these years, and I was definitely very lucky to have them at the time. And Minecraft only added to the bonds I made with everybody. There's tons more, like, good times that I spent with them that I never captured, which I wish I had, instead of just endless minigame sessions. They will never leave my mind. Despite all of this, despite knowing how happy I was with the channel at the time, I knew that I wasn't spending as much time on animations as I could have been. For a brief time, I also made a second channel that I was going to start moving the brick films over to, but I just never got very far with it, and the fact that it felt purely like a side project just didn't sit right with me. So, after some time spent pondering over the holidays of 2015, these feelings are what eventually led the channel away from the Let's Play format and into the establishment of and rebranding to... Originally, that name was going to be given to a third channel that was going to be about uploading my own personal Vine compilations of my own Vines. You know, Vine.
The sky looks purple!
The beast that kickstarted this hellish descent into short-form content madness. Anyway, the first video officially uploaded to the channel as Lazy Kreations was on January 10th, 2016. And the brick films were brought back in full force. Full force, baby. To this day, still. Full force. Scrolling down this channel today, you may realize there's an unusual lack of Minecraft gamers galore like I just talked about. Where is the gamer galore? Where is it? Alright, settle down. It's still there. It's just hidden. And there's more where it came from. I don't know if any of y'all even know this or care, but I still do Let's Play content if you're interested in that kind of thing. It's over on my current second channel, which is cleverly titled... And that's been up and running sporadically since early 2018 or so. Obviously, you'll see I don't spend as much time on those, but I do prefer it to be that way, where that stuff is more so the side project, and this stuff is really what my main focus is on. As I mentioned before, when I used to do this, I recorded and played games off of a dumpy old Apple computer, which is not suitable for high-quality gaming experiences. That is still the case. PCs are expensive and large, and I don't have the funds for such an expense at this time. One day I'll get to it. Oh, and also there's a playlist on that channel that features all of the old Enderloop content for your viewing pleasure. I've updated all of the thumbnails as a little gift to myself in the past. Don't be fooled. These videos are bad. Anyway, back to this channel. 10 years, 13 years, 14. It's been a long time. 2026 is not a year that I thought would ever exist or that I would ever live in. But here we are, and what an 18 days it's been. I'm a grown-ass man now, contrary to what my level of humor might lead you to believe. I shaved for this video. That's gross. I work a full-time job as a video editor, and that's my excuse now for why I've continued to have such a weak upload schedule these days. But I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I will never stop loving and doing what I do on this channel. I will never stop trying to grow in my skills and making videos stupider than the last. And I hope that you will continue to join me for it, as you have joined me for this video and this story of myself. Thank you for your time and patience. And please, for the love of God, be kind to one another. Be kind to yourself. Don't be racist. Don't be homophobic. Don't be none of the phobics, except numerophobic. Numbers. Thank you guys for being with me all this time. Stay safe out there, and have a wonderful day.